What do you call a duck who walks into a bar? No, I'm just kidding. All right, in this video, we're going to try to tackle some laughter. And laughter is so much more than joke telling. I don't know any good jokes. I guess the only joke I really know is, what does the tree say when he looks in the mirror? He says, "Gee, I'm a tree," like geometry to class. Gee, I'm a tree. Yeah, it's terrible. It's just terrible. When I was a young communicator, I was told by an older, more seasoned communicator, laughter's terrible. Laughter's terrible. Don't use it. It's just going to get people's attention off. And I believed it. I believed it for a long time. And here's the reality. If you want to speak like a leader, you have to lean in and trust laughter. You have to let laughter do its work, because laughter is going to pave the way for people to listen to you. It is the language of the soul. Herbert Gardner said, once you get people laughing, they're listening, and you can tell them almost anything. It's just so true. I mean, I go and speak to 1,000 middle school students, and I get them laughing. By about halfway in, they're just locked in. I could say anything. One of my favorite comedians, Mike Goodwin, he was a speaker at our conference last year, the Speakers Conference. Make sure you look for that in 2024, the Speakers Conference. He says that if you're not naturally funny, then just do a couple of things. Maybe some of you aren't naturally funny. It's okay. But do a couple of things that will help. One, the best way is just to start with a smile. Like, start with a smile. Use a smile to, like, brighten up the room. Remember, laughs are free. You don't have to be funny, but your audience needs to laugh. Mike Goodwin says, contract out the humor if you're not funny. Like, use a YouTube clip. Use, a meme. Do some of those kind of things. The problem is, many of us, we have the wrong assumptions about laughter. We assume because we're not funny that we shouldn't use it. But we assume that laughter maybe is distracting, or it doesn't add value. Here's the reality. Laughter is one of the absolute best tools you can use, period, to build trust. Period. Whether you're giving a talk, a speech, a presentation, a message, whatever it is. Here's the reality. Life beats us down. It's hard. And there's nothing like laughter that will build trust with an audience. Laughter leads to greater listening, leads to learning, and ultimately it leads to people making decisions to change their lives. So here's the challenge for you in this video. Partner with laughter to build trust and to support your overall message. Like, be someone who laughs and who values laughter. Some of us are so stiff all the time. I get it. We're wired differently. But if it's not viewed as, acceptable to you, realize that laughter is huge to a large population. So try to laugh. Look at the bright side of life. Start looking for ways to laugh. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at the moments that happen. Understand the benefits of laughter. Do you even know the benefits of laughter? Stress relief. It affects your heart function. Like, it will improve your heart function. It will improve your heart and respiratory rates. It will increase your pain tolerance. It will activate a reward system in your brain. The list goes on and on. Judy Carter said this: funny people aren't funny because funny things happen to us. We're funny because we take the tragedy that happens to us and turn it into comedy. Use those moments. Use those moments that you possibly ever can. Utilize the benefits of laughter. Mary Hirsch said, humor is a rubber sword. It allows you to make a point without drawing blood. Without drawing blood. Even if you're like, I'm not a comedian, it's okay. Just look for funny things. There are great benefits to laughter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a couple of just some laughter tricks. Okay, some laughter tricks. And if you buy the course, I know you're probably tired of hearing me say this, but if you buy the course, speakforpeople.com/speaklikealeader, we go deep into this. And there's some actual resources that help you. But Oscar Wilde said, if you want people to tell the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you. So a couple tips. In comedy, use the power of three. Comedy's all about rhythm. All about rhythm. Like, comedy has a beat to it. Two truths and then the joke. Two truths or a lie. Two truths and then the punchline. And the punchline is a twist. List two normal things and then something that's like you just never saw coming. And best, use something that ties into something that you already told at some point in your speech or presentation. will just be hilarious. Another tip, Mike Goodwin says this. He says, GTTF, get to the funny. Never start by saying, I have something funny to tell you. I have a funny story. I have a funny joke. No, you're never going to do that. No more. Look for a personal antidote, something that happened to you that's funny, that you can tell people. Look for some jokes or one-liners. Like, research them. Look for a joke that you can start your presentation with. Be playful with your delivery. You know, is there something that you can do? Add a visual aid. One of the things I do a lot is I show a 5th grade version of myself. This kid is like a player, and people love it. People love it. You can use self-deprecating humor. You know, lighthearted self-mockery can be effective. So use that. Use that. But you got to partner with laughter. And I know we just sort of scratched the surface, but it's so incredibly important. All right, friends, we're nearing the end here. Hopefully these skills are helping you develop into a confident and captivating and clear communicator. You're going to speak like a leader. All right, we'll see you in the next video.